future. We're talking real money.
There are two things that are inextricably linked to each other: money and living. They go together. Now, you can pine for the days when you could eke out an existence in the forest, pulling up truffles and killing little bunnies. But the reality is today, you want to live, you need some money. And that's why if you want to live well, you need more money. And if you want to get that money and you don't want to get into trouble getting there, you need to listen to this podcast. I wish I could tell you there were a bunch of others you could listen to. I really would like to have company in our misery, but there really aren't. There aren't a lot who are going to tell you the truth. And in the process of telling you the truth, we do make people mad. We do. We make people who love crypto mad. We make people who sell life insurance mad, but that's okay.
What about the NFTs? Those people love you, don't they?
The
non-fungible tokens.
Nifties.
Anyway,
Yeah, we're going to get to that one too. We are going to make everybody mad at some point. So that is our goal, to make all the bad people mad and all the good people happy. Thank you for being a good people. Most of you, except for the couple of insurance agents who, for some reason, like to torture themselves by listening, or maybe they're considering taking up a new career, or turning the other cheek, or turning a new leaf, or whatever you turn.
You were a stockbroker once. You went straight.
I am still, to this day, a recovered stockbroker. The temptation to do whatever it takes to sell a product is powerful to make a commission. So anyway, we want to talk about trust. And who can you trust? Now, we're pretty sure it's not your life insurance agent who sells investments. We're pretty sure it's not a full-service stockbroker. But who do you trust for financial advice? Do you trust your family? Do you trust your friends? Do you trust CNBC? Do you trust? Who do you trust? It's confusing, and most of you don't know who to trust, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, it's fascinating. This comes from a Northwestern Mutual Planning in Progress study. It says 2/3 of Americans believe their financial planning needs improvement. 2 out of 3 of us think, I got to do better. And that's up from last year, and people are feeling greater financial uncertainty in 2023.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but they just are. I mean, for a variety of reasons, I guess. Inflation, interest rates,
inflation,
blah, blah, blah.
The stock market's volatile, that kind of stuff.
But then the question always is, okay, so where do I turn? Where do I get help?
Who do I go to?
Right.
Do I go to my spouse? Do I go to my father? Do I go to my brother?
The guy in the cubicle? That was always my favorite. The guy in the
cubicle
at church? Next to me.
Who is it?
So here are the numbers. You ready? I mean, this is the most trusted source.
The numbers of what? The numbers of...
This is the percentage of people that say they trust this person to source.
So this is the actual numbers of who people trust.
That's right.
For financial advice. Okay.
Back in the old days, you used to let Walter Cronkite say the most trusted source, but this is the most trusted source
for financial news.
Oh, that's true. For financial advice. Okay. All right. On the far end, way down there, which is great news for everybody, financial influencers and social media only rack up 4%.
4% of everybody out there.
Yeah.
So the meme people, so only 4% trust them. I bet that's heavy Gen Z weighted.
Yeah, I don't know that, but that sounds right. It makes sense. At 5%, but rising very slowly, are friends.
Oh, yeah. Pay no attention to your friends.
Please.
Oh,
Please.
They really give bad advice most of the time, unless they send you to Talking Real Money.
Oh,
then they're great friends.
There's a pal.
And brilliant friends, by the way. Brilliant.
Okay. Really smart people. 8% is business news. Now, it doesn't specify. Is that CNBC? Is that the Wall Street Journal? Is it Bloomberg? Is it Jim
Wall Street
Cramer?
Journal. It's Bloomberg. Okay. It's CNBC. It's Fox Business. It's all of those. It's that money media that people that the special market traders and
prognosticators.
They watch with rapt attention.
Yeah. And some of them we hate because the advice is poor. It's pornographic. It's made to get you all worked up with don't get me going. Anyway,
Cheesecake delicious.
Thank you. I got me to get in trouble for that. All right. 13% say it's a family member that I trust most for financial advice. A family member?
Well, I bet about 90% of those family members are dads.
Okay, you can see your dad giving
I
good
go
advice.
to
Sure,
dad because dad's been managing money for 40.
Oh, well, that's a different matter.
Years,
sure,
So I'm going to listen to my dad. He's got a portfolio of stocks, and he's got $1 million, and I'm going to listen to dad, even though dad started with $2 million. Yeah,
down to 1.5.
He's down to one.
Whatever it was. All right. I asked at home, and this is the response I got was the most trusted source for financial advice. That would be my spouse. And so 17% of people said that.
Hold on.
Wait, you don't buy that?
No, you said that your spouse was your most trusted source of financial advice?
The other way around. I asked at home.
Oh, you said my spouse.
Yeah. She said, there we go. And
of course you.
Okay. Well, how about at your house? Wait, what about your house?
No. My wife, no, because she was a former stockbroker.
She's so smart.
She thinks she knows more than me.
Exactly. My wife might think that too, but she
doesn't.
Gives it up. 17% of us say the most trusted source for financial advice is a spouse or partner.
Okay, now that makes sense. That one
absolutely.
That
1 out of 5,
sense.
sure. That rings. Yep.
But we're missing a huge chunk.
Yep, I'm coming with it right now. The number one most trusted source for financial advice, 31% of us say it's a financial advisor.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a huge number of that. That's a large percentage.
It's actually more than I would have expected.
I mean, it's more than half who trust family members, which tells you that as an industry, we're instilling trust. That's a good thing to a point.
But remember, still most people don't ask for any help, period.
Right.
They just go it alone. They do whatever they're going to do. Then I thought I'd do a search. I was kind of curious after reading this study about where should you go to get the best free financial advice. Just
you did a
Google
study
machine, just a
the Google machine.
Yeah, just type that in, see what happens.
Did something happen?
Yeah, something. It came up with the top 7 ways to get free financial advice from Bankrate.com.
Oh, okay.
Which include, well, I'm not going to go through the whole 7, but which included bank or credit union.
Oh, bad.
You walk in there, you'll get sold a bill of you know what.
Absolutely. Bankrate
online brokers.
For advice?
Yeah.
They don't give
free
advice.
Financial, none. But they did mention, to their credit, the Financial Planning Association, the FPA, which does give free advice, does do pro bono work.
Yes.
You can get help from the FPA.
Yes.
I think they're trusted. Okay, but what if you're willing to pay somebody? You get some help. Where should you go?
Well, we know.
What should you look out for? But what should you look out for? I think number one thing always is, and you've got to ask, how are you getting paid?
Yep.
You got to know.
And if they say something like, get this, and this is said a lot.
Comes up all the time.
You don't pay me.
No.
The company does.
Yeah.
It
comes from this big cloud in the sky that just...
It's
magic money.
Rains down.
We print it in the basement, and then they pay me with it, and then I pass counterfeit bills. It works for me.
For a while. Number 2, you got to avoid the conflicted advice. We just mentioned brokers, insurance companies, etc., where they have a conflict. Their job is to sell you a product that's going to make them money, not like this number 3. Still, the best option is 100% fee-only fiduciary. Still.
However, I want to go back to be 100% transparent and honest. Everybody who gives financial advice, including us, has a conflict.
Sure.
The what sets them apart is the disclosure of the conflict. We have a conflict. If you use the services of our company, we make money.
Yep.
We make money.
I thought it came from the company. No, okay.
No, it comes from our clients. They pay a fee
there you go.
to the company. And that's how we get paid. We get our paycheck from the fees you pay to the company. They keep most of them. We get some. And we get some. But we have, of course we want you to work with us, but most people won't tell you that the conflicts are really, they're frightening in some cases when you're talking about insurance products and commissioned products. When somebody can get an 8 or a 9% commission and doesn't disclose that to you up front, they're not being honest.
And
they're not to be trusted.
Yeah, and what happens is the institution that they're a member of ends up creating that conflict. That's what I was getting at. Rather than working for somebody that's transparent, fee only, and has a legal requirement to put your interests ahead of their own.
And to disclose all conflicts.
Yeah, right. Okay, perfect. All right, there you go. So time for a couple of quick questions. It's been a while.
Oh.
Piling up on me.
Well, then let's get them going here, dude.
All right. This comes from Reed in beautiful Gig Harbor, Washington. I'm a federal worker with a TSP. 350,000 currently, have 50% in C fund.
Okay, C fund. Yeah, that's okay.
Big
the bond
U.S.
fund.
companies.
Yeah.
Right? Yep.
30%
in S, that's small cap, I believe, correct?
Mm-hmm, that's correct.
And 20% in the I, international. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I think that's okay.
Okay.
No bonds. I mean, that's something to think about, but that's okay. Here's where the trouble starts. I have a small Roth IRA. I have 23% of that in OMF.
Well, it's better than OMG. Get it?
It could be.
Or even better than OMFG.
We could come up with what OMF means. It might
Well,
be
you know, OMFG, they all know what that means.
Yeah.
If they're on their phones. Yeah.
26% in O.
Yeah.
Not that kind of O.
Nothing like a good O.
10% in VWO, 25% VTI, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not worried about the index funds, the index ETFs you're using. I'm worried that more than half is in two products that I think these are like
REITs. They're REITs.
Yeah, okay.
They're REITs. No,
high dividend.
They're real estate investment trusts. The O, which is silly. O for Realty Income.
That doesn't
Corp.
make sense. I think they'd be like Oxygen or something.
But here's the thing. They're paying out about a 7% dividend.
Yeah.
But they're not making you much money at all except that dividend. As a matter of fact, back in the end of 2019, that stock got up into the nosebleed 70s, $74 a share. Whereas today, when we're doing this, it's in the 50s.
So it went down a
lot. So you got the dividend.
So yeah,
but you didn't. You know,
value. Yeah,
and that's the thing. People look at these and go, "I don't really care." You should, because this is pretty darn volatile. And then OMFG. I'm sorry, OMF.
No, OMF. Come on, you're going to get us censored right out of here.
We can't get censored. We're a podcast.
I guess so. There's always somebody, though.
OMF is One Main Holdings, which is another REIT with a much bigger dividend.
How big?
Like 9.5%.
These are individual REITs, though, correct?
These are individual REITs, not a fund of REITs, but individual REITs. So you've got a higher degree of volatility than you would in a massively diversified REIT portfolio like the Vanguard Real Estate Fund or something similar. And again, here's the volatility. This fund in 2021 got up as high as $60. It's now in the low 40s. So you've lost a third of your value.
Yeah. But you're still getting your 10% every year, Don. I'm getting my 10%. It's coming from where?
It's a very focused investment.
Yeah.
With a high degree of volatility. And real estate should only be a tiny little portion of your portfolio. And
it should be what you just said, diversified among many types of REITs. You own a REIT fund, it's got some apartments. It might have shopping centers. It's got all kinds of commercial real estate activity. It's not focused on one particular part of the market. That's risky.
At Avantis and Dimensional, they have real estate ETFs where you can own a number of real estate funds or real estate investment trusts. As a matter of fact, I want to look at Avantis's.
I bet it's in the hundreds.
Their portfolio, just because I'm curious. And Morningstar, I wish you guys would speed up your servers. They are so slow.
Too many people looking up stocks, man.
275
individual REITs.
REITs inside this. And just to give you an idea of the diversification in here, you've got American Tower, which owns most of the cell phone towers in the country. You've got Public Storage. Oh, gosh, you don't know what they are, do you? Orange doors. You've got Realty Income Corp in there.
Sure.
We've got Simon Properties. So you've got lots of REITs. Lots of REITs means diversification. Diversification almost always means lower volatility, and it certainly means a higher degree of overall safety because one REIT can go broke.
Sure. Happens.
275? What are the odds?
Yeah. I mean, the asset class can have a difficult time, but the individual REITs will really be a problem.
As an asset class, we believe it shouldn't be much more than about 5% of your portfolio.
Small number. Yeah. So anyway, back to you, Reed. No, I think the rest of this is fine. I would not hold individual REITs.
Nope.
Time for one more? Got time for one more? Okay, good. Because it comes from Boise.
We're not at 20 minutes yet. We're good.
Okay, 20 minutes from Boise, Idaho, from Chuck. Uh-huh. He says, I noticed Schwab has an automatic CD and bond ladder tool with several choices for duration and rates. I heard Vanguard also has this feature, but when I look for it, it doesn't seem to be automatic. It seems like a good way to save some of the work of a ladder. First, explain what a ladder is, other than
a ladder
the one
is
off
where
the
you
holidays.
you go out and you invest your money in certificates of deposit or treasury notes and bills that mature every year over a particular time frame. 5 years is a typical ladder. You have a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year CD. The trick to doing this, though, is that the minute the 1 year CD comes due, you must immediately, no thinking, move that right out to the longest maturity CD, whether rates are up or down, it doesn't matter.
I'll wait, because next week they're going to do the Federal Reserve and no? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you had that philosophy, it would be like, well, I'm just going to buy the 1 year CDs right now, and I'm going to wait for the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5 to come up. Because right now you could build a 5-year ladder at Schwab, which, by the way, their tool is brilliant. I've been playing with it.
You got to be a client, though, right?
Got to be a Schwab client.
Okay.
I've been playing with it, though. It's nice. I can build a 5-year ladder with a 5.55% 1 year CD, 5.352, a 5.13, a 4.854, and a 4.755.
That's pretty good. But didn't your mother ever tell you don't play with your bond ladder? Come on.
No, my mother didn't tell us to not play with anything, which is why we almost died so many times.
What, are those matches? Wait. Yeah.
6 years old, I burned down a garage.
Is this something we really want to know?
Honest to God, I was 6 years old. I had a friend who was a trouble.
We're blaming the friend now, are we?
He was evil.
Okay.
We went
evil
to a little,
at 6 years old?
Evil at 6. We went to a little local grocery store in Boulder, Colorado. It was right around the corner. You know, those corner stores they used to have.
I hope they're not looking for you there if they hear this story.
And I got in trouble already.
Statute of limitations?
Oh, no, wait, I'll tell you, this is a great story. We grab a box of the wooden matches.
Yeah, the old days of wooden matches, sure.
And so he said, let's go scare girls.
That's always a good way to do it.
Running up and down the alley and flicking matches at them. Like, we're going to set the girls on fire.
Listening to Jim Stafford's Spiders and Snakes.
For some reason, 6-year-olds are idiots. There was a garage facing the alley, and it had a drain, a little circular drain with holes in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
You
dropped one in there?
We were lighting them and throwing them in there just
and then
for
what
fun.
Happened? Yeah.
Well, we didn't know because we went on our way to do something else mischievous.
Came back an hour later.
I'm at home in my bedroom upstairs.
Oh, no.
And the doorbell rings, and my mother screams upstairs, "Donald Anderson McDonald Jr., get down here!" I go down the stairs, and at the front door,
guess who
is the Boulder, Colorado fire chief. In his full regalia, standing about 562 feet tall.
He wasn't charred, was he? Was he looking okay?
No. But he was very stern
angry
looking.
Yeah.
And did I get a talking to? And then I think other things. Because that was back in the days of spankings and the like.
corporal punishment of some type. Yeah.
How did we get on that?
All right. Well, I don't, because of the fire thing. Anyway, so, okay. The ladder, mom, et cetera, et cetera. All right. Okay.
That was your fault. Okay.
I know.
Good.
I led us in the wrong direction. Anyway, it's a great tool. If you have your money at Schwab, you should look into this. I mean, I think to have it everything else, we know about money that the discipline is the toughest part, right?
Yep.
Because it looks different tomorrow. Yeah, it always looks different. You got to have a plan. That's great.
The cool thing is the average yield on this 5-year ladder is 5%, 5.12. Wow. And that's the beauty. And by the way, the beauty of ladders is they work really well to replenish emergency money pools. Like if you have your emergency funds, you got 6 months worth of expenses. Well, when the CD comes due, instead of rolling it out, you replenish your emergency money and roll what's left out to the next longest maturity. It's a really, really cool discipline. And to have it automated on Schwab, good for you, Schwab. Very impressed.
I am too. Real quick, if you want a little help,
burning down a garage, call Don.
Mr. Pyro in the back there.
I was a baby pyro.
I would have thought you moved on to like bigger flames. I mean, matches are too small.
No. After that, I don't know. I don't touch anything that has
like flamethrower or something.
No, I don't have a flamethrower. I do not have that Elon Musk thing going. Where
you don't need to burn down New Mexico, Texas. I get wherever he is. Any rate, if you want a little help, and we do it free
pro bono.
Pro bono. We look at your situation. We look at your portfolio and say, things to think about. No sales. No pushy. It's very simple. We get compliments from this all the time. You can just go to talkingrealmoney.com, click on Meet an Advisor, or they still have a telephone that rings and people actually answer it.
With an 800 number? That even works from Hawaii?
So from the underground, the underwater ocean, whatever phone line, yes.
Trans-Pacific cable?
That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. 800
Lord, he's
386 3004 800-386-3004.
It was interesting. Speaking of the pro bono work, I was reading an article in Financial Planning magazine that encouraged some of the larger advisory firms out there who only take big clients to, just for the good of the country, take on some lower cost, some smaller account pro bono work. So I thought, we're cutting edge. We've been doing pro bono work for a decade.
Long time.
Yeah.
And I love it.
So give us a call, 800-386-3004, or go to talkingrealmoney.com. Click on that button, Meet an Advisor. It's free. It's easy. No cost, no obligation, no high-pressure sales pitch. Anyway, we're done. We're out of here. This podcast is over. Please don't hate me for burning down that garage. Oh, there was a harp in it, too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what we did. We were very poor back then. I don't know what my mother did. I have no
Probably
idea.
Still resents you for it.
How she got out of that. How she got me out of that. I should have gone to jail at 6 years old, but I didn't. I lucked out. And that was it. I learned my lesson. I'm Don.
Kinda.
Who learned his lesson. Kinda. And that's Tom, who hasn't yet. And we hang out talking real money.
We hope you realize that the information provided on Talking Real Money is for informational, educational, and hopefully enjoyable purposes only. Providing personalized financial planning or investing advice takes time, so please consult with a really good fee-only fiduciary investment, tax, or legal advisor. We know a good one. Investing must always involve risk. In other words, you can and probably will lose money at times. Also, as much as you want it, no one can accurately and consistently predict the future, so past performance doesn't tell you a darn thing about what the future will bring. Unlike many other programs that say something similar, Talking Real Money is not trying to get you to buy or sell any financial product or securities. Instead, the program is provided as a public service by Appella Capital, a fee-only registered investment advisor. Thanks for listening, and please visit talkingrealmoney.com for more information and disclosures. Are we done now?